find a comfortable seated position. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed on both hips. You can take one leg in front of the other or one leg on top of the other. We're going to rest those hands on our knees, palms up, taking a deep breath in. Let those shoulders fall away from the ears. On this next breath, we're going to close those eyes on the exhale. Continuing those long, slow breaths, filling up every inch of our lungs from the bottom to the top and emptying out our lungs with every exhale. Just take a moment to note how we're feeling today. Are we feeling rested? Are we feeling weary? Maybe anxious? Still very tense? Maybe we're feeling excited. Just take note of how you're feeling. Whatever negative feelings we have from either the weekend or going into this week, you might feel like you have a lot on your plate. We're going to breathe those feelings out as we welcome positive feelings, things that we are excited for this week. If you're having a hard time identifying anything that you're excited for, maybe just take a moment and express gratitude for this present moment. Being thankful that we can have virtual classes, that we can have some virtual connection. Start to wiggle those fingers and toes. Maybe roll the shoulders back. Start to bring awareness back into the body. After that next breath, we'll gently open the eyes. Do a few more shoulder rolls here. We'll loosen up the neck a bit. Do a couple of neck rolls. We'll start going to the right, bringing the head down towards the chest, over to the left, and all the way back. We'll do a couple in each direction. Feel free to take this at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, we can switch directions. And we'll bring it back to center. All right, let's swing those feet behind us. We're going to come onto hands and knees. We're doing a couple of wrist stretches. So we often don't pay a lot of attention to our wrists, but it's really good since we spend a lot of time on our computer. So we are going to align the shoulders over the wrist, and we're just going to rock forward and back. So you should feel a slight stretch, pressure. Now, if this is hurting, just be gentle with how much you rock forward. You can go side to side as well. If you're feeling ready, you can even do a couple circles in one direction. And then the other direction. All right, let's turn those fingers in. So those fingers are going to face each other. And from here, we'll rock side to side. Should feel that stretch through the forearm, maybe even through the hand as well. All right, come back to center. We're going to flip your hand. So fingers are going to face you, but palms are going to be up. So the back of the hand is going to be You're going to sit your hips back towards your feet. And same thing, you're going to turn those fingers in and we'll rock side to side. So fingers are now facing each other. Alright, flip those hands back over, back onto hands and knees. And bring those big toes together, knees wide. We'll sit back for child's pose. Allow that back to decompress. And we'll bring it back to center. Let's tuck the toes and we're going to press the heels into the ground as we send the hips up and back for down dog. Think about pressing that chest towards the back of the room, towards your legs. If you find that your heels aren't touching the ground, you try bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel into the ground, switching back and forth. Take your time here, really think about elongating that spine. Pressing those hands through the floor, keep pressing that chest back towards the legs. I'm going to hold here for a few more seconds, so you stay in down dog. Take a few more breaths here. Alright, we're going to shift forward into a plank position and we're going to bring that right leg up into runner's lunge. And we're going to rotate into that right leg. So that your right arm's going to go up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing those hips down and forward. And we'll bring that hand back down. We're going to bring that back knee to the ground. We're going to come up tall. We're going to stay up tall today. What I want you to do here is tuck those hips under, create that neutral spine, press the hips forward. Stay up tall, keep those shoulders away from the ears. Keep pressing the hips forward, opening up the hips. Alright, we're going to shift our weight back onto that left knee. And of course, if you need extra support on that bottom knee, feel free to grab a cushion or a pillow. We're going to lean over that front leg. Stretch out the right hamstring here. Mine are feeling a little tight from this weekend. Alright, let's rock forward, pressing the weight into that right foot, bending the knee. Bring that right hand on the inside of that right foot. We are going to step back into our plank position, and then we're going to step the left leg forward. Press those hips down into runner's lunge, and then we're going to rotate into that left leg. Left arm goes up. Bring that hand back down. Bring the back knee down. The right knee is on the ground. We're going to sit up tall. Tuck those hips under and press the hips forward. Stay up tall here. Keeping that chest up, shoulders away from the ears. Pressing the hips forward. Getting a stretch through the right hip flexor. Let's shift back onto that right knee. Straighten out the left leg, and we're going to fold over our right leg. Stretch the left hamstring here, the back of the leg. I also feel this in your low back some. You can stretch through the low back. We'll rock forward. Taking the left hand on the inside of the left foot, we're going to step back to plank. And we'll press back into down dog one more time. Hopefully this time feels a little bit better. A little bit easier to push that floor away, press the chest back towards the legs. And we'll bring those knees to the floor, come onto hands and knees. We'll swing those legs back around, and we are going to do our double pigeon pose here. So I'm going to work on hip mobility a little bit. So what I want you to do is either take your right leg in front of your left, or you can stack your shins together. So wherever you are today, it's perfectly fine. We'll reach forward, those hands, crawl the hands forward, taking a deep breath in, exhaling as we fold forward. Now I want this to be a very passive stretch, so if you can only get to here while still maintaining a relaxed composition, this is where I want you to be. I don't want you to be really fighting for the stretch or straining to get all the way to the floor. I want you to allow your body to just naturally fall to the floor, allow gravity to pull you towards the floor with every exhale. Allow yourself to become passive here. We'll slowly walk our way back to center, and we'll get the other side. We're going to bring that left leg either in front of our right, or you can stack it on top. And then we'll bring those hands in front of us and slowly walk it forward. Breathe into your hips. Don't resist that stretch. Really think about releasing any tension you might be holding. Allow yourself to become very passive here. Slowly walk it back to center. Those legs out in front of you. Go ahead and shake them out. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me for Unravel. I hope that you're all feeling a little bit more mobile than you did 15 minutes ago. If you are staying for a full body blast, feel free to hang out for a couple minutes. I will be back on in 5 minutes. I'm just going to turn my camera off and readjust. And I will be back in 5 minutes. We're ready to get that heart pumping, those muscles moving, get sweaty. All right, so I'll see you all in a couple minutes.